Hi, this is Davidian Lion of Raquel and Davidian. Charles Tebbets is a hypnosis teacher, and I happened upon something he said about conditioned responses that I liked. I found it unintentionally human design related and worthy to ponder upon. If it's correct for you to ponder too, please do. Okay, funny voice time as I channel what I think Charles Tebbets' voice sounds like as he's being quoted here. Please bear with me, I'm not sure I nailed it.
Pavlov, a famous Russian scientist, suspected that many of our responses to average situations were inappropriate. His experiment, in which he conditioned a dog to salivate to a bell, proved his point. He caused a hungry dog's saliva to flow by presenting it with meat at the same time he rang the bell. After a number of repetitions, the bell alone caused the dog to salivate. The natural response of salivating to food had been transferred to an artificial one, the bell. Pavlov called this a conditioned response.
This, undoubtedly, this is me talking now. This is something you've heard about before. If not, cool, it's worth knowing. Continuing.
Many of our attitudes and feelings are the result of such conditioning during our formative years. For instance, a child who sees a rabbit for the first time during a storm and is simultaneously frightened by a clap of thunder may transfer fear of the noise to fear of the rabbit. Later in life, the child may feel uneasy around rabbits or even fear them. Sometimes this conditioning may generalize into a dislike of men with beards or women in fur coats. All of this conditioning is internalized and becomes absolute truth to us once it's accepted by our subconscious. We may be bored during a long lecture or recital, and without realizing it, transfer our feelings to the hall or auditorium in which it is held. Later, any room decorated in the same colors or having the same general appearance may depress us.
End quote. When you unconsciously absorb and amplify the conditioning energies of others, let's say it's your partner, on a regular basis, and in a default way assume those energies are your own, and that voice in your head is narrating the experience you're witnessing as your experience. When you find a new partner who does not condition you in that same way, let's say you have an undefined solar plexus and your ex was defined and your new suitor isn't, you may misperceive that missing flood of not self-emotional conditioning as something being wrong or off in that pairing, when that missing conditioning may be so much healthier for you. At least until you recognize who you truly are. What's you, what's not, where they end and you begin. It is for this reason that undefined solar plexus people can become addicted to drama. When that solar plexus is not being defined, the conditioned response to that emotional quiet can be misinterpreted as boredom or passionless. And one may sacrifice what may have been their healthiest, most meaningfully fulfilling relationship. If we're operating as not self, as most of us have before living our design, we live in an upside down, bizarro world of radical misperception, dining on others' discarded psychic sewage and cosplaying others' lives, thinking we're the real deal. Who do you think you are?
So you said my fault. She was my and she said that you